Hey there, I've got an interesting question, maybe a bit of a controversial one to talk about today, which is how can massage or Thai massage help to improve your sex life? And why is this controversial? Well, I think anytime you talk about sex, it can stir things, and massage has a long history as a tool, as a method, as a way that people use to help get their partner in the mood. Put on some romantic music, create a certain kind of environment and mood, and just lovingly touch your partner with massage and hope that it leads to something else, which would be some kind of sexual encounter. I think there's also, thousands of years of history here of massage and sex going together, and sometimes in really dirty ways. The point is, here we are in the year 2020, and I'm not here to talk about how you use massage as a tool to have a better sex life. In fact, it's really not that at all. What I'm here to talk about is if you want to be a better lover, if you want to have a better sex life, it is to understand that you do that by transforming yourself, to not seeing sex as something that is power-based, or you're trying to get conquest, or trying to have the greatest number of lovers, or that you need to perform and you're on the spot. These are all these are all dead ends, I guess would be one way to say it. That doesn't lead to having a better sex life, and if anything, it probably in many cases is like a mask and a way to stop you from getting in touch with yourself. That if you really want to be a better lover, if you want to have a better sex life, that is that is like the journey, or the destination on a journey of transformation. And it is about transforming yourself. It is really about having a deep look at your own shortcomings, your own deficiencies, your own reasons for, even why you want to have sex, and what sex means to you, and what your partner means to you, and what your partnership means to you. And asking sometimes, some pretty uncomfortable questions, because I grow up in a Western society. I've been inundated with all kinds of, images and media and movies and pornography and all this kind of stuff that objectifies women, that glorifies sex in some kind of way, that, you need to be having sex to be able to consider yourself to be like a virile and strong and good man and something like that. And so essentially it creates this like objectified view of yourself that it's so harmful. It's so harmful to society, and we see that again and again and again. It's harmful to women, and it's harmful to you. And it's about breaking that mold, and it's about breaking free from those kinds of pressures and those kinds of stories that are so deeply ingrained in ourselves, so that we can make space for who we are to really come through at a deeper level, and to connect to that universal, unconditional, loving space, to connect to real virile energy that flows through you organically and naturally, and it's not something that you have to drink to excess to be able to access it, or smoke, or do any kind of thing that changes you almost that to the point that you can't think anymore, but rather to be a conduit for healthy energy to flow in you. It is to see the other person, your partner, as the god or the goddess that they are, because that is really who they are. It is also to see yourself as the god or goddess that you are. It is to be more sensitive and listen and be vulnerable and really tap into what all of that means, and to and these are all ways to practice and really put into your life love, and in all its beauty, in all its complexity, in all that it has to offer you. And that is really the goal here in 2020, to be a more enlightened and empowered person, to build a better version of yourself, to help encourage and nurture betterness in your partner, better relationships, and a really great community and great planet and a great society, so that the great sex becomes a wonderful and natural outcome when that's what you're putting in your heart. And giving massage, Thai massage, so Thai massage is at its heart loving kindness and compassion. That is what we're mining. That is what we're making at the core of our intention. That is what we're saying we want to be. That is also what we're acknowledging. That is what we are. And we are aligning ourselves with that kind of unconditional loving space. And we are sending that energy in to ourselves, and we are offering that up to our clients, our partner, whoever it is that we're massaging. And as you do that consistently, as you spend good time in that kind of energetic space, that changes you. That changes your whole outlook into who you are, what you are, and how you can contribute in a loving way in this world. That fosters confidence that is not artificial, but it is natural. It is again, it's just this thing that starts to well up and flow in you. Giving massage also is an art in listening. It is really all about listening to the moment, listening to the cues, listening to your partner, and it is also about developing the skill of asking, of healthy communication, and of setting really good boundaries. And again, I'm talking all about how you give a great massage, but I think it's absolutely the same way of how you be a great lover and how you become a great sexual partner. It is all about that kind of communication and listening and setting boundaries and realizing that these are not just the things you do at the start, let's say, of meeting someone, or at the start of having sex with someone or making love with someone. It's the kind of thing that is happening throughout the entire experience, and it's not even about having some great climax. It's about it is about the experience. It is about the journey. It is about exploring each other and knowing each other, and knowing that this is this beautiful way to communicate with each other and learn about each other, and really giving massage, it's the same thing. That it's not about, I'm here to get rid of this tension, I'm here to get rid of your problems, I'm here to fix you. Those things become a natural byproduct when actually what you're here to do is pay attention. You're here to learn. You're here to be an offering. You're here to really hear them and listen to them and respond to them and use your body in a full, holistic, loving way that uses your body, whether you're using your elbows or your forearms or your knees or your feet, or you're putting people in stretches, whatever it is, you're using your whole body comfortably. You're using your whole body from a place of real strength that is not about power, and it's really even not about force. It's about flow, and you're just flowing into things in ways that feel really healthy, really good, and that are done with so much communication that you know that you are doing things in a real safe and healthy way for them. And then you're also making space for your intuition, for the art to come through as well, and respond and be nimble and give from that place. And that's the mastery that happens from giving massage. So again, I hope you can see that when you invest in giving a massage that way, then the kind of partner you are, the kind of sexual partner you are, the kinds of sexual experiences that you can almost guarantee are going to happen are on a whole other level. And it's not about performance anymore. It's about presence. It's about connection. and then the joyful, radiant, amazing experiences that sex can offer you, they just naturally come. And that's how it works. So, I hope this is helpful for you. And really what I would then say is that if one of your wishes is to be that better sexual partner, or be able to offer something more to your person, it comes back to you, and it comes back to who are you, and what can you learn more about how to transform yourself. Where do you have blind spots? Where do you have blockages, and how honest can you be about them? And then doing the work to be in those uncomfortable feelings for a little while, to create space for releases to happen, and then to be able to hold space for something new to come through, and to use and embody and embrace something like Thai massage as an amazing way to learn these things, in combination with things like meditation, which is at the heart of Thai massage, with taking really good care of your body, and with just having a loving attitude and a loving way to come into life for yourself and for the people that you are with. And if this is interesting to you, I would love to hear from you. Post your comments, post your questions below. I think having a mature conversation about sex and about personal transformation, it's important, and it's important that we have that, and then support each other as we take steps on the path to bettering ourselves. And if you're interested in learning about how you massage in this way and how you make that a part of your life, then I would love to hear from you too. You can post your comments, you can post your questions below, and I'll reach out to you and I'll give you more resources on how you can proceed. Meanwhile, I just want to wish you an amazing day, send you loads of love, and let you know that you really are a god or a goddess, and you really are that amazing person. And it's an amazing thing to just keep discovering that, getting more into that, knowing that, letting that unfold more and more every day. And I welcome you, and I embrace you, and I love you. Talk soon.